So Leeds United 0. Not sure how, Jez. Arsenal 1. It was nearly as bad as the game against Bodo Glimt the other night. In fact, it was probably worse because we had our full 11 out today and we only had a mix and match team against Bodo. Bukayo Saka was the only highlight for us, really, of the game with a mad goal. What a finish on his right foot. The last right-footed shot he had nearly a Norwegian eating a kebab in the well, it wasn't even a stand. It was a house behind the goal. All performances all over the gaff. The goalkeeper kept us in the game. VAR went down at the beginning and VAR saved us at the end. What did you make of that, mate?
Yeah, bizarre start to the game. Never, ever seen that. From what I could understand, something to do with a power cut. I don't know how true that is, but it was a very odd start to the game, 1.5 minutes, and then we're waiting 40 odd to get a restart. Took the gloss off the game a little bit, I think. Yeah, Arsenal today, man, we're shocking. That's the worst performance of the season. I put in your chat, you know, sometimes you have to win ugly. George Graham's settings, 1-0 to the Arsenal. We got away with it, but yeah, I think the tactics today were totally wrong against this team. Leeds United, to me, are always going to come out and try and press. They're quite a physical team, and we just lost control of that midfield. The midfield today is awful, and the defence wasn't a lot better. I think the only decent person in that defence was the goalkeeper today. Seriously, he kept us in that game. Right, Bamford missing that penalty. Was it a penalty by Gabriel? No. As soon as I saw that, I thought that ain't no penalty.
Well, the one right at the very end.
Yeah, I thought that's never a penalty because Bamford's coming there. He's clearly going to shove him. He's turned his back like that. He's gone down. His boots go up in the air. And the assistant referee has said, oh, that's a penalty or red card, violent conduct. I thought, no. I said, no way. That Bamford was the instigator of that foul.
Oh, yeah, he totally wipes Gabriel out. Yeah, he totally wipes out.
So he's caused a foul. I agree with what you said. You shouldn't react in the way he reacted, but the referee should have given the foul straight away. It wasn't like he lunged his foot at him. His foot's gone up and caught him. Yeah, I totally agree with you. But no, I think the referee, I think VAR today got it everything bang on, personally.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like I've said about Gabriel for quite a while. He's not a very good. He's good, but he's not a very good centre back.
No.
Yeah, and he has these tendencies to do stupidness. For me, I think he knew what he was doing. He was trying to leave a little bit on him. Yeah, and thought he could get away and mask it. Yeah, and it was stoppage time. You can't be doing that in the penalty box. And the thing is, he did foul in Bamford, so I understand why it was overturned. But Jez, we've just seen a goal overturned in the Liverpool Man City game as we were backstage, yeah, where there was a foul and this and that. As soon as they go to that TV screen, you know the original decision's being overturned. Why do they go to the TV screen? Why don't they just say, okay, cool, we'll overturn it then? Like, yeah, you've made a mistake there. Maybe you should have a look at it. Why? Because every time they go and have a look at it, they just overturn it. It's a waste of 3-4 minutes of a game. Yeah, and the thing is, on another day, like Bamford came on at half time, right? And they were brave with it. I thought they deserved to win. Like our goalkeeper made some very good saves today, and I don't really remember their keeper making any save apart from Odegaard's little P rollers, right? But I think that, you know, they should, like when Bamford came on, he was a menace. He scored with his first touch. Again, he got given a foul. I don't think that was a foul. I can't lie. He's nudged him. Yeah. But then people were saying in my chat, and I've not seen the replay, that he handballed that. Well, okay, cool. Then it's overturned. Sweet. Perfect. Yeah. The penalty that was given, Saliba handballed it. But then we see Gabriel the other week. Yeah. When we were playing I can't remember what game it was. Was it Liverpool? It was Liverpool. What's the difference in that to Saliba's handball today? Yeah, for me, they're both similar. They're both pretty similar. It's hit your hand. It's either handball or it ain't. And this needs to be cleared up over the course of a season because, like, it's going to be a grey area constantly going forward. VAR for me is just, yes, it got everything spot on today pretty much, but I still think that it ruins the flow of a game. It ruins the game as a spectacle. Yeah, and people still don't know what handball is. Yeah, that's actually embarrassing.
I don't anymore, Lee. I mean, I used to be a referee, not at that level, obviously, but it was quite clear in my time of referee in the early 90s that it was handball in the law book was hand to ball, not ball to hand. If it was a clear, and it was basically from here, any part of your arms from shoulder down, if you did that or that or that or that, it's handball. If it came to you and you did like that and it hit you, that's not handball.
Yeah, you haven't made the action towards the ball.
You've actually turned away and to defend yourself, maybe, I don't know. And you never give that as a handball. You had to have your hands, arms out like that or whatever to give a handball decision. Now I'm confused. I don't understand the handball law anymore because I don't know how it works. So it seems to be so abstract to what referees make decisions on now. Yeah, I mean, that's today, Saliba. He knew he committed a foul. He knew he'd given away that as a handball. It's so blatant. He went like that.
Yeah. His face as well on the reverse angle. His face, he knew. He knew that as soon as that ball went out of play, they're giving a penalty. This is what I want to ask you as well. Right, we've got a captain that was only captain for PR, let's be real, in Odegaard, because I think the club decided, let's give it to the pretty nice guy that doesn't really upset anything. Yeah, and fans love him and he plays in the number 10, and our fans are like perverts towards number 10s, right? But the more they are, aren't they? Right, but they wouldn't have given it to Xhaka because it would have caused a shitstorm, right? But he's been hooked so many games in a row, and barring one pass, which he set up the goal, fair play, good pass, good goal. He was poor again today, and we need to sort that out because that midfield, he was getting run through today. Yeah, that whole midfield as a free, by the way, I don't thought were good at all. I don't think anyone covered themselves in glory apart from the goalkeeper. I can't lie. Maybe Martinelli tried a little bit, but he was poor in the second half, especially the last 20 minutes. But we need to fix this up because with Odegaard, he becomes a passenger in a lot of away games. Yeah, we've had this with Mesut Ozil, Jez. How do we fix this? Because I don't know any other captain of any other football club that gets hooked off in the second half of games. I don't know. How do we fix this?
Oh, mate, I mean, today, I've been giving Odegaard some good ratings lately. We all have. And he was shocking today. He made one incisive pass to Saka to score a great goal. And how he scored that goal was incredible.
Mad.
It reminds me of the you may remember the great Canu goal against Chelsea back in the 90s. He's literally on the byline, goal line, and somehow scores a goal. I don't know how he ever did that, but there we are.
And he hit it with his weak foot, 100 mile an hour, mate. What a hit!
Yeah, and Odegaard, to answer your question, is a very weak point. He's had some good games this season, but today he was getting overrun. It was shocking. I mean, I think the whole Arsenal midfield today, what was it because we were trying to press high up the pitch? Is that the problem today against Leeds? I don't know. But what concerned me with Odegaard and also Partey, they were just getting bypassed. And I think Arteta today got his tactics totally wrong. And I hope after this tomorrow, they're going to look at this on the video and analyse it and where they got it wrong. Because, I said earlier, sometimes you win ugly. And we did win ugly because that was ugly football today. But we got the win. We got the 3 points.
That is the first time in top flight, by the way, that we've won we've won 9 out of our first 10 games.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is a good stat for him to have because he's broken a lot of bad ones. Yeah, but it's a good stat to have. But we've got Southampton away next, who are not great. We've then got Forest. We've then got Wolves and Chelsea coming up as well, and then it's World Cup. January, we need to go and buy some players. We say this every week on the podcast, but yeah, today we got away with it, Jez, and against a better team today, I think we would have been pummeled, but it is what it is. Listen, we're going to do player ratings shortly. Keep your eyes peeled for that, people. Check out mine and Kenny's fan cam. Check out Matt's fan cam coming up after this. Subscribe to JEZ'S channel, Arsenal History and more. And yeah, we're out of here. Arteta fuera.
Victoria Concordia Crescent.